Okay, to keep things equal throughout the periods, I think last year because we have a test tomorrow, so we might want to focus. I think I passed this out as isn't it amazing? It's remarkable. We're live. Okay, test tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Today's Tuesday. Test is Wednesday. Okay. I think last year I gave this as a bell work, and I'm not doing that. I'm just going to kind of show you, like how it would look on the no calculator at all section. So the first thing, we do a little, for these particular answers. Here's our selection bank. Basically, I have every angle in radians there. So basically, you got to know what you're doing. What's number one? What angle is that I'm noting there from that number? That's pi over 2. So you would say, looking around, did someone just walk in? Oh, hi. Hold on. I gotta press pause. Shh! Okay, now, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So it's letter C. You got it? You know how to do a matching? Hey, what's number 2? What is it over? Over 4, 3, or 6? 3s are always over there. Now, you're not going to get the color coding there. Okay, since you know it's an over 3, this is 3 pi over 3. Shh. Try to focus. Okay. So what is this one? Oh my God. Hi, everybody. Let's erase this now so that we look at this next one. What is this one? An over what? This is an over 6 when you're in this position. So again, you're not going to get these color codings. What's the answer already? 7. So just follow where we're at. No colors. You just have to count. Oh, this is in the middle. So which one's this? Over what? 4. So this is 7 pi over 4 because you equate it to 8 pi over 4. Only those that are severely fractionally challenged are the ones that cannot handle these radians. I don't know, man. All right, then the next one. I'm just worried about this. It's the same selection. Some answers may be used more than once. It does say that in this section. I just got them all listed there. And basically, you got to know what the heck you're doing in order to get this question. But I'm worried about this if I don't cover it. And the first hour doesn't watch this video, the heck with them. I'm going to say you should watch this video. And if they don't go to my calendar and don't look at, what I have on the calendar to get ready for tomorrow, they're their own worst enemy. So this is why I'm making the movie. So everyone's equal. And I'll just tell 7th hour, you should watch this movie. Then I'll look at the views tomorrow and see how many there are. All right? You guys don't need to because you're getting it live. Hey, what's that? What quadrant is that? So this is just done in a way so I want only one answer. This is on the matching section because there is 2 possible answers if I said from 0 to 2 pi. We've already had these before, just hasn't been in a while, but it's really not a big deal. So we already know that the triangle is in quadrant 3. Okay, this is what side over what side again for cosine? X over r. So x is -1. So what is this side right here? Negative root 3, which makes this what angle measure? What kind of angle is that? It's a 60. That's how people that do this fast, they don't even have to think. They don't have to draw the triangle. They're just like, -1's the x, so root 3 is the opposite side. 60 is opposite root 3. This is how people do it without drawing the triangle. And it's a 60 in quadrant 3. Which one's the 60 in quadrant 3? Well, 60 is over 3. I still have people that don't know that. Okay, and it's 4 pi over 3. So that's another reason why we're going over this, knowing the fractions from looking at the unit circle. And then negative root 3 over 3? Nah, I'm going to make that -1 over root 3 so I know what's going on. Hey, what quadrant is that, by the way? That's actually 2. Now that I did that, why is that? It's over. Those that know what they're doing, that's all they really know. They recognize that as a 30 or a 60 reference angle. As soon as I know y is -1, what's the reference angle? It's a 30, okay? And that's not negative. It's actually this one. But so it's a 30 in quadrant 2, 5 pi over 6, because it's short of 6 pi over 6. looking at this scenario here. Then I don't think I have to do all of these, but that's the same thing. Just had an idea. But you just have a smattering of questions like this, and then look at all the answers you have to choose from on the right. And some answers may be used more than once. So, for instance, I'll pick a couple, just bouncing around this thing. Where's negative 5 pi over 4? Where does that land? What quadrant? It's not 3 because it's negative. It's actually 2. That's negative because this is negative 4 pi over 4. So having these discussions of people that still struggle on this. All right. And then what kind of angle is it? 45. So 1 root 2. All right. And this one's negative. What's cosine? Negative root 2 over 2. We slide over here and see if that's one of our selections, and we pick it. And there it is, letter J. Okay? So that's just how you do it. That's how it'll be constructed. You need to know what you're doing in order to succeed on it, and that's all I got to say about that. Hey, let's go to negative 5 pi over 6 because they seem to be struggling with what quadrant does that land in. What quadrant does that land in? 3, because it's not negative 6 pi over 6. It's just short. Negative 6 pi over 6 is pi. And the triangle shouldn't quite look like that. But it should look like a 30 there, because it's an over 6. I have some people that still don't know that. 1 root 3, 2 is always the way out of this. Or you already know, and it's negatives, yeah, sure. What's tangent? What letter over what letter? Y over x, which is root 3 over 3. And it is positive because you have a negative over a negative. Or all students take calculus, so on and so on and so forth. I don't feel like doing all of these. I'll do these last two. No, let's see. Do I have an over 2? Oh, good. I'll do these two. What's pi over 2? What angle measures that? 90. What do I put for this? 0, 1. What's secant? What is that? Undefined. Whoa, that got real small. Undefined. Right? And then where's negative 9 pi? Where does that land? I don't care if it was negative or positive. Where does it land? Lands at 180. Those that I'm going too fast. Negative 2 pi. Negative 4 pi. Negative 6 pi. Negative 8 pi. Negative 1 more pi. Got to get this figured out. All right? So that we can move on and succeed in other chapters. Negative 1, 0, r equals 1. Sine is 0 over 1. xy, y over r, sir. And then you see that you have a choice for that, and you'll have to pick it. Letter A. Okay? So, just so you have an idea what it looks like. I didn't want this to be too long. Had to get my 4th hour calmed down a little bit, though. I guess stop.